Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be looking at word problems, but this time with 3-digit addition in the word problems. Let's take a look at our first example. Follow along as I read the problem. Scientists released 267 male sea turtles and 234 female sea turtles back to the wild. How many sea turtles did they release back into the wild? Well, just like yesterday, I'm going to start by underlining this question. How many sea turtles did they release back into the wild? So I want to find the total number of sea turtles going back into the ocean or back out into that wild. I know for a fact scientists released 267 male sea turtles. That wasn't the only kind of turtle they released. They also released 234 female sea turtles. That means when I try to find my total, I need to combine 267 and 234. Let's give that a try here in our equation. 267 plus 234. I know 267 were the male sea turtles, and I know these were the female sea turtles. So both of my groups of sea turtles are in my problem. Now let's combine. As you know, I like to break up my ones, my tens, and my hundreds. It just keeps my problem looking neat. I'm going to start with my ones place in case I have to regroup. 7 ones plus 4 ones is going to be 11 ones. Now, I'm going to write 1 in the ones place, and then I'm going to write 1 in the tens place to represent the 110 that's in 11, and the 1 down here represents the 1 that's in 11. 6 tens plus 3 tens plus 1 10 is going to be 10 tens, which means I'm going to have a 0 in my tens place because 10 tens is the same as 100. So I have to regroup my 100. 200s plus 200s plus 100. Well, I know 200 plus 200 is 4, plus 1 more is 500. That means they released 500 sea turtles back into the wild. They released 501 sea turtles back into the wild. That's a lot of sea turtles. Alrighty, let's give this next problem a try. Follow along while I read. On Monday, a sea turtle was recorded swimming 82 miles. On Wednesday, the turtle swam 164 miles. How many miles did the sea turtle swim on Monday and Wednesday? Let's underline that question. How many miles did the sea turtle swim on Monday and Wednesday? So any information that has to do with Monday, I'm going to need to underline. And any information that has to do with Wednesday, I'm going to have to underline. I want to know how many miles they swam on both these days. So that means I know you can't see it, but I'm combining. I'm bringing my two totals together. On Monday, a sea turtle was recorded swimming 82 miles. And then Wednesday, the turtle swam 164 miles. That means I'm going to add Monday and Wednesday together. Now, I can write this equation any way I want to because it is addition. I personally prefer to have my larger number on top. So I'm going to start with Wednesday's total of 164. I'm going to add that to Monday's total of 82, and we were talking miles. So I'm going to put MI off to the side to represent miles. Alrighty, now we're ready. Let's break this up. Boom. 4 ones plus 2 ones is going to be 6 ones. I didn't have to regroup, so I can jump right over to my tens. 6 tens plus 8 tens, on the other hand, is 14. That means there's going to be 4 ones because there's 4 ones and 14. And I'm sorry, 4 tens. And then I'm going to need to move my 1 over to the hundreds because technically I had 10 tens. Like that. 100 plus 200, 100 plus 100 is going to be 200. That means the turtle swam a total of 246 miles. And we'll say over both days. Let's give one last problem a try. Sally the sea turtle is 86 years old. Her brother, Rico the sea turtle, is 118 years old. How many years do they have combined? Underlining my question. I'm actually going to circle this word combined. I know this is a way to say I'm putting something together. So that gives me a pretty good clue that I'm going to be adding in this word problem again. What I'm adding are the years because it asked me how many years do they have combined. So I need to go back and underline anything in the problem that has to do with the turtle's years or how many years old they are. Well, Sally the sea turtle is 86 years old. Her brother, Rico the sea turtle, is 118 years old. That means I'm going to combine 86 years and 118 years. So again, just like before, with adding, I could write 86 plus 118. I just prefer to do 118 plus 86. You can do whatever makes you feel comfortable. 118 plus 86. Let's find out how many years they have combined. 8 ones plus 6 ones is going to be 14 ones. So 4 in the ones place, 1 in the tens place. So I'm regrouping over to the tens. 8 tens plus 1 10 plus 1 10 is going to be 10 tens. That's right. 10 tens is the same as 100. So that means I'm going to have 0 in my tens place. And I'm going to regroup my 10 tens up to the hundreds place. 100 plus 100 is 200. That means Sally and Rico have 204 years combined. Next is your turn. Give the problems in your Explore a try on Miss Bloat and Miss Walton's page. See how you do.